Close your eyes and let your imagination drift. Imagine a world unlike anything you have ever experienced. A world where sorrow has been erased, where every tear that has ever fallen is gently wiped away by a hand of divine love. A world where heartbreak, fear, and despair are no more, replaced instead by a peace so profound, it fills your very soul. Picture a sky more brilliant than the most breathtaking sunset you've ever seen, clouds shimmering in hues of gold, silver, and iridescent light. Rivers that sparkle like liquid crystal wind through valleys of unimaginable beauty. Mountains rise in majestic perfection, untouched by decay or time, their peaks glowing with the light of eternity. Fields stretch endlessly, blanketed in flowers of every color, their fragrance a melody that reaches deep into your heart. Now imagine the air itself humming with life, every breath infused with the warmth, the presence, and the love of God. A world where every creature, every plant, and every drop of water exists in perfect harmony, singing together in praise and joy. This is not a dream. This is not a fantasy born from wishful thinking. This is the promise of God, a promise carved into the very pages of Scripture, a vision of the future so vivid and so certain that it reshapes everything we know about life, existence, and hope itself. The Bible speaks of a new earth, a creation made anew, where everything broken is restored. A world where humanity walks in perfect communion with God. A place where injustice, pain, and suffering have no foothold, where death itself has been defeated, and where every longing of the human heart finds its fulfillment. Can you imagine walking through streets paved with pure gold, not the gold of earthly wealth, but a radiant reflection of God's glory? Can you see cities so perfect in their design that they seem to glow from within, illuminated by the presence of the Almighty Himself? But this new earth is not just about beauty, it is about life in its purest, most abundant form. Here, relationships are restored, families healed, friendships strengthened. Every human connection flows from love that never falters, never fades, and never fails. There is no envy, no hatred, no greed, only perfect unity and harmony. And at the center of it all, God Himself dwells among His people. His presence fills every valley, every city, every home. Imagine walking through a garden where the Creator is present, speaking peace into your heart, guiding your steps, comforting every fear, and igniting every joy. Imagine knowing, without a shadow of doubt, that you are never alone, that you are fully known, fully loved, fully cherished. This new earth is not a far-off dream. It is not a distant hope. It is a reality promised by God, a restoration of everything the world was always meant to be, a place where pain is not healed temporarily, but completely erased, where tears are not just dried, but forgotten, where life is not just lived, but celebrated eternally. As we journey into this vision today, we will explore the breathtaking landscapes, the radiant cities, and the miraculous harmony of creation. We will uncover the promise of perfect justice, perfect peace, and perfect joy. We will discover how humanity, restored to its intended glory, walks hand in hand with the Creator in a world that is eternal, vibrant, and free from every shadow of sorrow. And here's the most astounding part. This new earth is not just for someone else. It is for you. Every promise, every vision, every word written in Scripture speaks to you. It speaks to your heart, your soul, your very life. It is a world that transforms not only the future, but also the way you live today. A world that reshapes hope, inspires courage, and ignites faith. So stay with me. Open your mind, open your heart, because what you are about to see is more than a vision. It is a promise. It is reality waiting to unfold, and it has the power to change everything: the way you see the world, the way you see others, and the way you see yourself. This is the new earth, a world where all things are made new, a world where God dwells fully with His people, a world where life, love, and joy exist in their purest, most magnificent form. And together we are about to step into this promise. Together, we are about to witness the future as God intended it. In the pages of Scripture, we encounter a vision so powerful it transcends our imagination. A promise so magnificent it reshapes the very way we perceive our existence. This is the promise of the new earth, a world that is not merely renewed, but entirely transformed. It begins with God himself. In Isaiah 65:17, we are told, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come to mind." Pause for a moment. Consider what this truly means. God is not offering us a temporary relief from pain, nor a partial fix to the brokenness around us. He is promising a complete transformation, a recreation so profound that the sorrows, the failures, and the injustices of our current world will not even exist in memory. Imagine a world where the shadow of despair no longer lingers, where loss and grief, which weigh so heavily on our hearts, are completely erased. The new earth is not just about beauty, it is about restoration. It is a world aligned perfectly with God's original design. Romans 8:21 reveals that the entire creation eagerly waits for this moment, to be freed from its bondage to decay and corruption. Everything, the mountains, the seas, the forests, the skies, will be restored to its intended glory. Think about the rivers, clear as crystal, flowing gently through valleys rich with life. The skies, untouched by pollution, illuminated by sunlight that feels warm yet pure. Every tree, every flower, every living creature existing in harmony, reflecting the divine order of their Creator. Yet the promise of the new earth is not only physical, it is spiritual, emotional, and relational. 2 Peter 3:13 states, "But according to his promise, we are waiting for new heavens and a new earth, in which righteousness dwells." Here lies a deeper truth. The new earth is a world of perfect justice. Every inequality, every act of cruelty, every injustice inflicted upon humanity will be erased. On the new earth, righteousness will be the law of the land, not enforced by human authority, but emanating naturally from the presence of God. Imagine a world where every interaction, every relationship, every community is infused with fairness, integrity, and love. And it doesn't stop there. God's promise extends to humanity itself. Families will be restored, friendships healed, strained relationships mended. Where there was division, there will be unity. Where there was envy, there will be understanding. Where there was hatred, there will be love. Revelation 21:4 reminds us, "He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away." Pause again. Let the weight of that sink in. No more mourning, no more tears, no more pain. The struggles of this world, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the failures will be replaced with eternal joy, peace, and fulfillment. The new earth is not a distant dream, it is a divine certainty. God's promise spans centuries, written in both the Old and New Testaments. It is a vision that has inspired prophets, comforted saints, and now reaches you personally. Every word of Scripture, every verse, every promise is pointing toward a reality where life is perfected. And while we cannot fully comprehend it, we can begin to imagine it. A place where humanity is restored to its intended purpose, where work is fulfilling, creativity flows without boundaries, and every day is filled with wonder, where children grow up in safety and love, where communities flourish in mutual respect, and where every heartbeat resonates with joy and gratitude. Even nature itself will participate in this restoration. Isaiah 11:6-9 describes a world where predators and prey coexist peacefully. The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will lie down with the goat. They will neither harm nor destroy all my holy mountain, for the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. Picture that. A world of absolute harmony, where fear no longer exists, where every being fulfills its purpose in peace. Every corner of creation reflects the divine order. Every river, every tree, every creature singing the praises of the Creator. And this promise is not just for a chosen few, it is for all who will walk in alignment with God's will. It is a vision of inclusivity, unity, and divine beauty, where the entire tapestry of creation, humans, animals, nature, is perfectly interwoven. So as we journey through this vision together, let your imagination soar. Let your heart open to the possibilities. The new earth is coming, and its promise reaches to you, to me, to all of humanity. It is a world of perfection, of unbroken peace, of eternal joy, waiting to unfold. And remember, this is not just a story of a distant future. It is a divine assurance, a promise etched in eternity that no matter how broken this world may seem, there is hope, there is restoration, there is a new earth perfect, radiant, and alive with the presence of God. So what exactly will this new earth look like? The Bible doesn't just hint at it, it paints a picture so vivid that even our imaginations struggle to capture its beauty. It is a world of total restoration, where every corner of creation reflects the glory and goodness of God. Isaiah 35:1-2 tells us, "The desert and the parched land will be glad. The wilderness will rejoice and blossom. Like the crocus, it will burst into bloom. It will rejoice greatly and shout for joy." Pause and let that sink in. The places that were once barren, dry, and lifeless will suddenly come alive. The cracked earth will soften under the touch of divine renewal. Tiny seeds of life, once buried in the dust, will sprout into trees, flowers, and greenery. Rivers will begin to flow where there was once only sand. Birds will sing in the branches, and the air will carry the fragrance of blooming gardens. It's not just the land itself that will be transformed, but the very climate and rhythm of nature. Revelation 22:1-2 describes a river, clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God, nourishing the tree of life, which bears 12 kinds of fruit, yielding its fruit every month. Its leaves are for the healing of the nations. Imagine a world where every tree, every plant, every flower is not only beautiful, but also purposeful, providing nourishment, life, and healing to all who inhabit it. Think of the colors. Colors we've never seen before, shimmering in ways that dazzle the eyes. The sky itself will reflect the glory of God, not with pollution or smoke, but in pure, radiant light. Imagine dawn breaking every day with hues of gold, pink, and violet, casting a soft glow over mountains, valleys, and oceans. Even the seas will reflect a purity that seems impossible in our current world, teeming with life, sparkling under the sun, and singing a silent hymn to the Creator. And it's not just natural beauty. The Bible speaks of cities, streets, and communities unlike anything we have ever known. Revelation 21:21 tells us, "The 12 gates were 12 pearls, each gate made of a single pearl. The great street of the city was of gold, as pure as transparent glass." Now don't take this as literal, though it may be, but as a representation of perfection, purity, and divine craftsmanship. Every structure, every street, every home will reflect order, beauty, and harmony. There will be no decay, no rust, no imperfection. Every aspect of the new earth will be intentionally designed to inspire awe and peace. And let's not forget the creatures of the new earth. Isaiah 11:6-9 gives us a glimpse. "The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will lie down with the goat. They will neither harm nor destroy all my holy mountain, for the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea." This is not just symbolic, it's the promise of absolute harmony. Predators and prey, once separated by fear and survival instincts, will coexist peacefully. Animals will not be dangerous, and humanity will live in a world free from the threat of violence, even from nature itself. Every being will fulfill its purpose in peace under God's perfect design, and the human experience will mirror this harmony. People will live in communities of justice, love, and mutual respect. Every conflict resolved, every injustice healed, every division erased. Children will run freely through meadows. Communities will gather in joy and celebration, and every human interaction will reflect the love of God. The new earth is a complete sensory experience. The fragrance of flowers, the sound of flowing rivers, the sight of vibrant skies, the taste of fresh fruit, the touch of soft grass beneath your feet all harmonize in a world that has been fully restored. It's a place where humanity, nature, and divinity converge into a perfect reality. And perhaps the most profound part, the new earth is not simply a passive world. It is alive, dynamic, and responsive. God's presence will permeate everything. The land, the water, the air, the creatures, the cities, and humanity itself will all reflect the light, wisdom, and love of God. Every corner of creation will testify to His glory, making the entire world a living sanctuary of divine beauty. So as we imagine this new earth, let it awaken hope within us. Let it inspire awe. Let it remind us that the struggles, the pain, the chaos of today are temporary. A world of restoration, perfection, and unending joy awaits, a world that we can long for, prepare for, and ultimately enter, not by chance, but by the promise of God. In the new earth, amidst the beauty of restored nature, there will be a city unlike any other New Jerusalem. This will not simply be a city of bricks and stone. It will be the very heart of God's kingdom on earth. It will be the dwelling place where heaven and earth meet, where the divine touches every stone, every street, every corner of life. Revelation 21:2 captures this extraordinary vision. I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband. Pause for a moment and let that image sink in. Picture a bride, radiant, adorned in all the finest garments, shimmering in anticipation and joy. That is how God presents the New Jerusalem, a city prepared with love, beauty, and divine intention, ready to be the dwelling place of humanity with Him. The streets of the New Jerusalem are described as being paved with gold. Pure gold, translucent and shining with a brilliance that surpasses anything our earthly eyes have ever seen. Revelation 21:21 says, "The great street of the city was of pure gold, as pure as transparent glass." Imagine walking on streets that glow with divine light, smooth and perfect under your feet, reflecting the sky, the buildings, and the glory of God above. It is a city where even the simplest details, gates, lamps, fountains, speak of divine perfection. The gates themselves, 12 in total, are each made from a single pearl. Imagine the craftsmanship, the purity, the majesty of a single gem forming an entire portal. And the walls of the city? They are adorned with every kind of precious stone, imaginable jasper, sapphire, emerald, and amethyst, each glowing with a divine radiance. The walls are not just for protection, they are a testament to God's glory and creativity, reflecting beauty, strength, and eternal endurance. But the New Jerusalem is not merely about material beauty, it is about God's presence. Revelation 21:3 proclaims, "Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be His people, and God Himself will be with them as their God." Imagine a city where God Himself walks among the people. There is no distance, no separation, no longing for His presence, because He is everywhere. His light illuminates every street, His wisdom guides every action, His love transforms every interaction. Every building, every public space, every home resonates with His glory. This is a city where fear, sorrow, and sin are absent, replaced with joy, peace, and eternal fellowship with the Creator. The New Jerusalem is also designed for community and harmony. Revelation 22:2 reveals a picture of life and abundance within the city. In the midst of its street and on either side of the river was the tree of life, which bore 12 fruits, yielding its fruit every month, and the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. This city is not static, it is alive. Trees of life line the streets, rivers flow with crystal clarity, and their branches provide nourishment, not just physically but spiritually, emotionally, and communally. Imagine walking through avenues of these magnificent trees, feeling the gentle sway of leaves, tasting the fresh, abundant fruit, and experiencing a sense of restoration in every step. It is a city where healing, growth, and vitality are constants, not exceptions. Every element of the New Jerusalem communicates God's care, order, and love. There will be no chaos, no injustice, no suffering. Every detail has been intentionally designed to mirror His perfection. The city will radiate peace, security, and unending beauty, drawing every heart toward worship and gratitude. And while it is magnificent in appearance, the greatest treasure of the New Jerusalem is intimacy with God. The streets may shine with gold, the walls glitter with gems, and the gates glow with pearls. But all of this pales in comparison to the experience of God Himself walking beside you, guiding you, and embracing you as His child. This is a city where heaven touches earth, where the divine meets humanity in ways words can barely describe. New Jerusalem is more than a city, it is the epitome of divine vision and fulfillment, the place where heaven and earth converge in perfect harmony. It is a city prepared for eternity, a home designed to reflect God's glory and to provide humanity with a dwelling of peace, joy, and infinite beauty. So, as we imagine the New Jerusalem descending onto the new earth, let us hold on to this promise, that one day we will dwell in a place of unimaginable beauty, surrounded by God's presence, living in harmony with creation and with each other, a city that is not just a vision, but a certainty, a reality prepared by God Himself. One of the most extraordinary and breathtaking aspects of the new earth is the direct presence of God. Imagine a world where there is no distance, no separation, no longing for His touch, His guidance, His love. In the new earth, God Himself will dwell among His people. Revelation 21:3 proclaims, "Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and He will dwell with them. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them and be their God." Pause for a moment and let that sink in. God, the creator of the universe, the eternal one who spoke stars into existence and sculpted the mountains and seas, is living among His children. There will be no need to seek Him in distant temples or sacred mountains. No need for intermediaries or rituals that separate the divine from our daily life. In the new earth, He is tangibly present in every breath, every step, every heartbeat. Think back to the Garden of Eden, where God walked with Adam and Eve in the cool of the day. That intimacy, that communion, was interrupted by sin and separation. But in the new earth, that communion is fully restored, perfected, and eternal. We are invited to walk with Him as friends, as children, as beloved companions. No longer hidden or distant, His presence will be as natural as the air we breathe in every interaction, every conversation, every experience of life. In this new reality, fear will no longer exist. No darkness, no confusion, no uncertainty. God's presence brings light, clarity, and perfect peace. His glory illuminates the entire new earth, washing away all remnants of sorrow, pain, and anxiety. Imagine a city, a garden, a home where every corner is bathed in divine light. A light that fills not only the physical space, but the very depths of your soul. But God's presence is not passive, it is active, relational, and personal. He will guide, comfort, and rejoice with His people. Every word, every gesture, every glance will communicate love, wisdom, and perfect understanding. The barriers of human misunderstanding, conflict, and separation will be gone. We will know Him directly, not through teachings, books, or prophets, but through presence, through relationship, through communion. This presence is transformative. It will shape our very being. Our hearts will align with His will, our minds will be filled with His peace, and our souls will resonate with His eternal love. There will be no darkness, no fear, no doubt, only the warmth of God's glory surrounding us constantly. Every step we take on this new earth will be guided by His light, every action imbued with His wisdom. Revelation 22:4 provides a glimpse of this intimate fellowship. They will see His face, and His name will be on their foreheads. This is profound. Seeing God's face is more than a vision. It is a full communion of love, understanding, and recognition. We are known, cherished, and celebrated by the Creator Himself. His name on our foreheads signifies ownership, protection, and identity, a constant reminder that we are His and He is ours. Imagine a society, a community, and a world where the presence of God permeates every moment. Work, rest, recreation, worship, all infused with divine guidance. There is no need to worry about injustice, pain, or separation because God's presence ensures perfect harmony. Life is perfectly aligned with His goodness, and every heartbeat echoes His glory. In the new earth, God is not distant. He is close, intimate, and involved in every aspect of life. No veil, no barrier, no waiting. direct fellowship, eternal communion, perfect understanding. This is not imagination or wishful thinking. This is the promise of the Scriptures, a reality prepared for those who believe. Pause and reflect on that. A world where God is not above us or beyond us, but within us, around us, and among us. Every step, every breath, every sight will remind us of His glory. That is the new earth, a place where His presence is constant, transformative, and everlasting. The new earth is not just a place of beauty and peace, it is a world without suffering, without death, and without pain. Imagine a place where every shadow of grief is wiped away, where sorrow and heartbreak are forgotten, and where humanity lives in eternal joy and tranquility. Revelation 21:4 gives us a beautiful promise. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Pause for a moment. Imagine a world where, for the first time, there is no mourning, no pain, a world where death is not a shadow that looms over us, where sickness does not steal away loved ones. Can you imagine it? A world where there are no more hospitals, no more funerals, no more broken hearts. This promise is profound. It isn't simply the absence of suffering, it's the eradication of all that causes it. Imagine a world where every tear is wiped away by the hand of God. Every heartbreak, every deep loss, every painful memory is fully healed. The pain of the past, the grief that has shaped our lives will be no more. The burden of sorrow that has carried humanity throughout history will be completely lifted. This is more than a physical healing. It's a spiritual restoration. The very things that have caused humanity to cry out for help, disease, violence, injustice, will be eradicated completely. No longer will we live in fear of death or sickness. No longer will we carry the weight of unhealed wounds, emotional scars, or the scars of the soul. In the new earth, peace will reign, joy will be everlasting, and life will be free from the curses of sin and suffering. God Himself will dwell among His people, ensuring that pain, suffering, and death have no place in His perfect world. No more wars, no more tears, no more lost loved ones, no more fear. Think of the relief. Freedom. In this new earth, we will finally be free from the chains that have bound us, the pain of the past, the struggles of daily life, and the inevitable march of time. Instead, we will experience the fullness of God's joy and peace, unmarred by the suffering we've known on this earth. In this world, there will be no hospitals or grief counselors, because no one will be sick, no one will mourn, and no one will die. There will be no more waiting for healing, no more longing for justice, because everything will be made perfect, complete, and whole. The promise of healing is not just about physical restoration. It is a holistic healing of the mind, body, and soul. It's the moment when every broken part of our being, the parts shattered by sin, by suffering, by the world's pain, will be restored and made whole. There will be no more separation, no more emotional scars, no more bitterness or unforgiveness. Every relationship will be healed, and all our deepest wounds will be fully mended. And in this beautiful reality, the most profound healing will be the union with God Himself. The separation between humanity and the Creator that has existed since the fall of man in Eden will be completely gone. In the new earth, God will be with us fully, intimately, forever, and we will never have to fear, doubt, or be separated from Him again. As you let these words settle, picture the peace you will feel, the peace that surpasses understanding, the peace that only God can give. This is not just a spiritual peace, it is a holistic peace. Every part of your being, your body, your soul, your relationships will be fully at peace. And in that peace, you will experience joy that never fades and hope that never ends. In the new earth, suffering will be a distant memory. The wounds that once weighed heavy on us will be gone forever, replaced by the joyful, eternal presence of God. It's a promise that not only gives us hope for the future, but also offers us peace in the present. For even now, as we await the new earth, we can experience glimpses of God's healing presence in our lives. But the full extent of His promise will be realized in the new earth. And when that day comes, Suffering will no longer exist, and every tear will be wiped away by the hand of the Creator. That day is coming, and it is beyond anything we can imagine. Life in the new earth will be nothing short of transformative, but perhaps one of the most profound changes will be the restoration of relationships. The pain of broken relationships, of division and conflict, will be a distant memory. Imagine a world where all the misunderstandings, the hurt, the barriers that separate us from one another are completely healed. In the new earth, relationships will be restored to their original, beautiful design full of love, trust, and perfect unity. Isaiah 65:21-23 gives us a beautiful picture of this new reality. They will build houses and dwell in them. They will plant vineyards and eat their fruit. No longer will they build houses and others live in them, or plant and others eat. In these simple words, we see a radical transformation. In the new earth, there will be no more exploitation, no more injustice. People will live in harmony, building homes and planting gardens, working together to create the world they have longed for. There will be no threats of violence, no fear of being taken advantage of, no division based on race, culture, or status. Everyone will have a place, and every home will be a sanctuary of peace and safety. Think about the significance of this. In the world we know, relationships are often marred by fear, misunderstanding, and insecurity. We live in a world where love is sometimes tainted by selfishness, and trust is frequently broken. But in the new earth, there will be no room for division, no room for selfish ambition or fear. Every relationship will be grounded in love, mutual respect, and genuine understanding. No more jealousy, no more betrayal, no more hatred. Instead, there will be the perfect joy of living in a community where every individual is valued and loved for who they truly are. Imagine a place where every person feels secure, where no one feels rejected or unheard, a world where there is no fear of being taken advantage of, because every interaction is filled with mutual care and respect. Imagine being in a community where your worth is not based on your achievements, your wealth, or your appearance, but simply on the fact that you are a beloved child of God. The new earth will be a place where God's love flows through every relationship, and that love will transform us. Just as the earth itself is renewed, so too will our hearts be completely transformed. We will no longer carry the wounds of the past of rejection, bitterness, or betrayal. Instead, we will walk in the fullness of divine love, with no barriers between us and those around us. God's presence will be the unifying force that binds all of us together in perfect harmony. In Revelation 21:4, it says, "He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away." This world will be a world of peace, not just peace between nations, but peace between individuals. No more strife between families, no more conflict between neighbors, no more broken marriages or divisions between friends. Every relationship will be defined by God's perfect peace. People will no longer seek to control, dominate, or manipulate one another. Instead, we will live in perfect unity and shared purpose, building each other up and living out God's divine plan for our lives. The new earth will be a place where true love flourishes, where relationships are founded on God's unconditional love for each of us. We will know one another deeply, but without judgment or misunderstanding. In the new earth, you will be loved for who you are, just as you were meant to be. All the pain of rejection, of not feeling enough, will be gone. Instead, you will experience the freedom of being fully seen, fully known, and fully loved. In this restored world, families will be healed, and friendships will be eternal. There will be no more hurts from broken trust, no more distance between hearts. Every conversation will be full of understanding, joy, and peace, because the perfect love of God will be present in every word spoken. And this isn't just limited to humans. All of creation will experience restored relationships. As God heals humanity, He will also heal the land. The animals will no longer be at odds with one another, and the earth will no longer be scarred by the destruction of sin. Everything will be perfectly balanced, each part of creation fulfilling its purpose in harmony with the rest. In the new earth, community will be perfect, not because we are perfect in ourselves, but because we are made perfect in Christ. Every relationship will be transformed, and we will experience the fullness of life in connection with each other, with creation, and with God. This is the future promise, the new earth, where relationships are restored, where love reigns, and where peace flows like a river, unbroken and eternal. As we draw closer to the fullness of God's vision for the new earth, we encounter one of the most profound promises of all, that the new earth will be a place of eternal peace and perfect harmony. Revelation 22:3 brings us this incredible assurance. No longer will there be any curse. In this brief but powerful sentence, God is declaring that everything that was broken in the world, everything marred by sin and suffering, will be undone. The curse placed upon creation, the curse that has caused pain, decay, and destruction, will be completely removed. Imagine a world where the earth itself is freed from the effects of sin, a world where there is no longer any war, disease, or environmental destruction. Nature itself will be restored to its perfect, harmonious state, reflecting God's original design. In this new earth, the lion and the lamb will lie together, the wolf will dwell with the sheep. There will be no more predators, no more fear, and no more pain. The natural order of creation will be fully restored as God originally intended. This is more than a metaphor. It is the reality of peace between all creatures, a world where there is no harm or violence in God's holy mountain. This imagery reflects a world where every creature, every being, lives in perfect harmony with each other. There will be no more death, no more hunting for survival, no more predators and prey. Everything in creation will live according to God's perfect rhythm, where love, peace, and joy will define every aspect of existence. And not just the animals, humanity itself will live in perfect peace. There will be no more division based on race, culture, or background. No more prejudice or conflict between people. Imagine a world where every nation, every individual, is reconciled with one another. True peace will reign, not just on the surface, but in the very hearts of every person. Every person will see each other through the lens of God's love and grace, and there will be no need for walls, barriers, or boundaries. Unity will be the foundation of all relationships in the new earth. In this world, the Spirit of God will fill everything, and His peace will permeate every moment. Imagine waking up every morning in a world where peace is constant, where there is no threat of anxiety, no fear of tomorrow, and no struggle for survival. Every day will be a reflection of God's eternal love and harmony, a place where God's presence is felt in every whisper of the wind, in every ray of sunlight, in every conversation. The peace of God will flow through everything, creating a society where everyone thrives, not just spiritually, but physically, emotionally, and relationally. There will be no more pain in relationships, no more misunderstandings, no more regret. Every interaction will be bathed in the love of God, and the peace that surpasses all understanding will be present in every heart. This new earth will be a place where the curse of sin is not just removed, but replaced with the abundant blessings of God's perfect world. A world where God's justice, mercy, and love are made manifest in every corner of creation. No longer will we wait for peace to come, because peace will be the very air we breathe, the very foundation of life in this perfect world. The new earth will be a place where perfect harmony is not only a reality, but a daily experience. It will be a place where the peace of God reigns forever, from the mountains to the valleys, from the oceans to the skies, from every animal to every human heart. It is a world where God's perfect will is done, and everything that was once broken is fully healed and made new. So the new earth is not just a distant dream, it is a promise that will one day come true. A world of beauty, peace, and perfect harmony, where God's presence fills every moment, and where we live in unity with each other and our Creator. This new earth reminds us that God's ultimate plan for creation is one of restoration of a world where all things are made new. A world where suffering ends, where brokenness is healed, and where God dwells with us forever. It is not just a vision for the future, but a hope that shapes our lives today. It is a hope that assures us that no matter what struggles we face now, the new earth is coming, and it will be everything we could ever dream of and more. As we await this glorious future, we are called to live with hope, knowing that the new earth is not a far-off fantasy. It is a certain promise, a promise that will change everything. And if you're inspired by the vision of the new earth, remember, this hope is for you. It is for all who believe, all who long for the fullness of life in God's presence. If this vision resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more biblical insights. And as always, let's continue the conversation. What are you most looking forward to in the new earth? What part of God's eternal peace are you longing to experience? Let's talk about it together in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the promises of the new earth. Until next time, remember God's plan is perfect and His peace is eternal.